Gotta make the money. Hey, nurse. Alright. Gameplay. So camera decided not to work today. I'm not fussing with it. We're just gonna get right into it. Hi, everybody. We're back for more Plant Nursery Simulator. Yes. Gotta show off. Alrighty. Here's all my folks. Start the day. This is Gnome's Natural Plants. Here's Gnome. Mwah. And then here's my interior shop. What? Okay, hold on. Where did they go? In the reshuffle. No. Where did they end up? Let's do it this way. Workers are ready for work, exactly. Alright, so here's my interior shop. I'll go do an inventory sweep soon. Cashiers. And then here's my garden back here. Does kind of look like Home Depot. I unlocked this, which is amazing. Because I always grew way too much produce. And this lets me just sell it straight for a reduced price instead of having to wait for people to actually buy it. So now I have my all three greenhouses all set up. It's still not full. Why is it sitting? Oh, are they not ready yet? Broccoli still got time, so and now I just gotta replant the seeds. That's an empty box. Why did I put that down? Everybody. It's everybody. This goes down, and now comes one of the most satisfying parts of the day. Ding. Alrighty. Grab another one. Broccoli is my biggest seller right now, so that's what I'm kind of switching over to as soon as I'm out of these boxes, because I can't sell these boxes after I open them. Oh, you're all still full. So we just do this. Okay. Now we got to do a stock check. This tool is great. This tool automatically orders stuff for me. I just gotta beep it. As you can see, I can store 2 of these. Okay. There we go. I ordered a little bit of stuff. They're working on it. Hold on. Now I can do this. And it's great because there is no upper limit to this, so I get to do this. Okay, now I set this here, and we get to see exactly how high I've got it stored. Alright, plant food is over here, right? It's one of the new ones. Pink plastics. See, I just remodeled this. I just reorganized the storeroom. Oh god. So back they help normally. They don't help from this. So I shouldn't have taken it all, but I wanted them doing the other stuff. Soil bag goes there. Crotons this way. Sunflower evening sun is back here, right? Yes, evening sun. Soil bag. Sunflower sunny smile. It's over there. I've got to be careful because if I put stuff on a shelf that's empty, it automatically rewrites it. Plant food is over here. Right. Oh, hey, level up. Plant food. Tomato seeds. That's carrot seeds. Okay, where the fuck? Tomato seeds. Azure pots is there. Watering cans are back here. It is so super satisfying when it's all just super full. Yellow plastic pots. Plant misters are over here. Yes. Terracotta pots. As Amber has always says, and I make sure to pass the 5-minute mark so I don't get demonetized if I ever monetize these videos. Bitches love terracotta. It's always such a struggle to keep terracotta in the purple chrysanthemums down here. Fiddle fig leaf is back over here. More watering cans. Sunflower strawberry blonde is up here. Sunny smile is there. Terracotta pots back over here. Soil bags are back down here. Sand pots over here. Narcissuses, King Alfreds are this way. done this like 3 times. I keep on forgetting where I put the plant food. Yellow plastic pot. There. Watering can goes there. Tomato seeds were over here somewhere. Oh, these are the new seeds. Man, I'm really bad at remembering where I put the tomato seeds. That's not tomato, that's not tomato. Put that there and see if they pick it up. Starlets are this way. Pink plastic pot. Terracotta pot. Plant mister. Sand pot. Plant mister. Azure pot. Okay. Tomato seeds. Where the heck did they find you? Yes. I've got the cashiers will automatically sell stuff. There's technically gardeners you can get, but I don't have my garden set up for them to profit and work with it, so I just ignore them. Oh, there they are. Tomato seeds. Okay, I think that's everybody. Everybody's gone. Okay. Wrap up the day. Alright, Gnome. Let's handle this real quick. It is not free. Amber actually bought this for me as a present because I had finished up Power Wash Simulator. I think it's relatively cheap though, like $11-12, something like that. Okay, the radishes. It's on PC. This might be on other things, but I got it through Steam. And double checking, these guys still have days left. Yeah, okay. Check that out, grab a new one. Loop. I think that's everybody. That's everybody. Get those dings in. You started. How many days you got left? 3 days, well, 4 days after this. Okay. Everything looking generally good. I'll do an inventory sweep in a second. Let's see how I can expand. Licensing. Next license is Garden Classics. Level 42 to expand the store again. Next greenhouse I can do. Storage room is 43. 48, 45, and we're not doing gardeners. Okay, let's grab the next license. Okay, so there's 6 new things. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's buy another shop. Furniture, large shelf, and then storage rack. We need 2 more. Okay. Let's move this over here. And this is going to go. Put this with Gnome. I know. I gotta move it over here. There's my cart. And you take this with me because they will try to grab this immediately. More merch, more money, exactly. Alright, so expand, licensing, garden classics. We'll go to pricing. This is going to be 21. This is 22, 21, 21. Oh, nope. 22, 22, 20. So now we got to do this fast. One of that. One, two, three, four, five. Purchase. Go, 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 because they will try to grab it. You can't have it. Go away. Because they try to grab it and they try to be helpful and stock it places, but I don't know where they stock it. And it becomes a pain in the ass. Mulch bags. Mulch bags on the bottom here. Even the top shelf.
Hello, bees. Hello, bees.
Hello, bees. Hey, Lou. Welcome on in. Give me just a sec. And I'll get you a shout out. Everyone be sure to go hang out and check out with Lou. They go by Teluchu on the... Oh, come on. That's totally a recognized command. That while I check stuff. should be a full complement. Everything should be fine. What happens if I leave? Okay, well, we're gonna potentially lose a bunch of merchandise, but let's see what happens if I leave today. Do we still have a giant pile in front of us? Because that'd be hilarious. We better. Otherwise, I have to rebuy them all, which will suck, but it'll be fine. I've got the money for it. We do still have a giant pile in front of us. Good. Mwah. This will be ready tomorrow. Also ready tomorrow. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have. Any new trinkets we can buy? Don't need. Customers purchase 2 additional crops. Probably not gonna need it, but might as well get it. Considering they don't buy crops. But it gives Gnome a pretty little thing to have. I'm gonna have to set up another thing for Gnome. Right there. Good. Now they're finally set up on that. It's been halfway through the day. I can do this. Expand. Greenhouse. Next one. And purchase the sprinklers for it. Where's my cart? Did I leave it in the middle of the store? I left it in the middle of the store. I'm a terrible person. Shop, furniture, gardening stand. I'm sorry, what is this? Okay. And then one more. all of these. And broccoli seeds are still the biggest one, so we'll do that. Good, good. Nothing like clipping through the ceiling. And then we need one of these as well. Do not. That tune equals earlier the road. How much is it? It is. The one I have is about $20. I'm debating getting one. I've gotta get the time to see if I can fix this one before I do it. But thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate it. But yes, I am working on it. It's one of those things of some days it works, some days it doesn't. This day it decided not to work, so I gotta fight with it, especially because I'm on other streams. But also, well, come on in, Sunshine. Oh, I gotta give you the full tour, Sunshine. I'll do it tomorrow because I'm like right at the end of the day here. Here is the big bug. This one. That gets thrown out. Home from not buying a hot water heater. Oh no. Alright, you're empty. Gotta grab another one off the shelves of my stuff. Soil bag. Depleting my own supply. Wait, if there's 8, how did I empty it so fast? What happened? That should... Oh, this must have already been used partially. And I'm sorry for whatever is causing you to not buy a hot water heater. I'm hoping it is just the fact that you don't really need one right now. But I also had a pretty frustrating day. It turns out that a friend of my friend who passed is being uppity, shall we say, overstepping their station, and it is frustrating. Yeah, I thankfully don't need to deal with her very much, but I can hear the fact that everyone's done. Hopefully people are just go. Okay, they're watered, so that's good. Yeah, it is very still frustrating. All right, end the day. I gotta pull an amber in the morning and do an immediate net profit -$9. That's fine. I gotta pull an amber in the morning and do an immediate inventory check because I didn't get a chance to do one tonight. But all right, open the shop. Kiss Gnome. Let's do a quick inventory. Ooh, both those are selling nice. That's good. Okay, we're doing pretty solid here. Okay, by the way, sorry, I forgot to do the grand tour. I did a bunch of remodeling on my last stream, Sunshine, and we named this Gnome's Natural Plants. We now have this black metal exterior. I love this new wood and the new designs. I got those, so that should be all set. All right, now I got to do gardening duties. Hey, Aegis, sadly not, though I would if I could. I do have this great Stardew ass selling thing though, and it's fantastic. Welcome on in, Aegis. I don't know where those two came from, but fine. I'm pretty sure the broccoli's also done now, so I can do this. There we go. Aegis, are you a mod or not? I don't think you may not be. I may not have modded this account. Let me mod this account real quick so you can shout out the distillery. Or not the distillery, God, the dispensary. Shout out the dispensary for me. Everyone should go follow that. It's a local dispensary if you are in the same city I am in. I'm absolutely cool with that. It's why I literally gave you mod privileges just to do so. Everyone should follow them. They're really cool. I only got to watch like half an hour to 45 minutes of the stream I saw, but they were solid the entire way. They do, in fact, smoke weed. I will be honest. I'm a big fan of the apple juice drinks that you guys had. 9:15 tonight. Understood. I'm a big fan of the apple drinks they had. Oh, and by the way, if you are watching this on YouTube, it's Diamond Tree Dispensary. Go follow them. Because you can't see chat on YouTube. Hey, leveling up. Fantastic. And then you are all just starting out. But yeah, the drinks you guys had, I was very jealous of because the best experience I've had with weed has been these apple juice drinks my friend found. Yeah, no, I met Sunshine in college. Aegis. I knew Aegis since high school, Sunshine. It's the weird thing of going back and forth. And but yeah, like the fact that they were drinking Monsters and those drinks, made me insanely jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so radishes are gonna be almost done because that's empty now, and then we're gonna replace them with broccoli because broccoli sells better. I will say, I am 1 for 3 when it comes to edibles. The first 2 times I ate them, they did nothing. And then the third time I ate them, I felt really good and was fine. And then, like 4 hours after I got home, I stood up and like everything went woo 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 woo, and I lost a whole chunk of time. Went to go pee and thought I was gone for like 15 minutes. Came back in an hour and a half. Had gone. It was fucked up. Yeah, it was definitely like I was mellow and fine at the party where I had it at, and then I got home and everything was fine, and then I went to go like everything started getting after effects. And I was like, oh no. Edibles with some other food, preferably with some fat. Yes, I mean it was. I ate it with like dinner and everything like that. It was kind of mellow. Just something happened where at the end of the night I was like, hey yo, now it's time to get all fucked up. And then these guys just started growing, so we're gonna do that. But yes, to those if those watching this on YouTube, if you are going to partake of an edible, A, make sure it's not going to fuck with any existing medications beforehand, and then B, always eat it with some other kind of food, usually a fat. Just like with spicy foods, how the spice gets blended into the into the fat as it goes. It's the same thing with THC. All right, let's grab this. Anything big we're missing? Ever had an oh god I think I'm dying moment? I have not. I had a friend who the second time I took an edible, a friend and I split it, and I felt nothing. She went where time was not. She had a really rough experience. Didn't I just steal? Oh, that was too many terracotta pots. Have fun putting your burrito in the fridge. I hope it's all nice and cozy. There was a high what tolerance was until I took a break and went right back to my normal dose. Oh no, yeah. That'll do it from everything I've heard. Alright, you guys are working on that fine. We can end the day. Still made 3,000. Gnome's Natural Plants is doing well. You guys get to work. Mwah. I love this Stardew Valley ass thing. It is the best thing in this game. For anyone who's here on the streams where I had just the giant thing of carrots, so many carrots that no one was buying, being able to just instantly sell them is so great. Also, I'm now getting benefits coming and going when it comes to the plants because harvesting gives me experience, so it's not like I'm even losing out the experience of the purchase. Alright. Okay, those are all set. Those are just started. Those are a bit farther along. It's just these, right? Yes, okay. These I need to go grab. Oh, I can finish off these. And then chuck this. And then I gotta grab another box of broccoli because broccoli still sells the best that I have. Broccles. For the merch, yeah, absolutely. I get a good chunk of the merch price. H is actually one who designed the artwork too, so I always give props to her. Everyone is people I love. But yes, straight donations always give me the most money. Subscriptions help me out with the with getting Twitch to promote me. Same thing with bits. But merch is also I get the most of. The only thing I don't get in merch is they take a cut off of the merch for shipping costs and like manufacturing costs. But that's a per thing. These are all set, so we can get these started, and then get these started. I think I can't overwater these things, so I sometimes just forget to turn these off. Let's do an inventory check. Oh, here on this side. Also, for those of you who are just joining us, I do have this frog that's spewing water off into nowhere. I'm supposed to be putting this outside on the ground. It's not going to happen. I never will do that. It's too funny for me of it just being in the middle of the shop spitting everywhere. Get another one of you. Get another one of you. Get another one of you. The thing you got to be worried about is sometimes they've got them like they're stocking them in the main area, so you can accidentally order too many. Oh, these ones are always needing more. That's fine. Let's grab that. Okay. I'm at 38. What does that mean for expansions? 42 for that one. Storage room is 43. I'll just wait a little bit to start the next greenhouse. We're already getting to the point where it's like more I can handle in a day. Back, got distracted by coffee. No worries, welcome back. I was just talking your virtues because Sunshine asked about the merch, and I talked about how great your design was. The Everything is People. I will be honest, I have had to move to a new store since the Everything's People's been designed. I don't know the quality of the new store, but like Stream Element store shut down, so I had to basically move to the fourth wall where it is right now. Also, I need help with my homework. I have to mash up a quokka and a pangolin in 3 different forms, and I have no idea where to start. Well, the first one is always going to be a quokka covered in scales, because it's adorable. Let's get a new one. My old one faded really badly. I don't really, I'll fully admit, I don't really wear my old one that much, because I didn't want it to fade. Then you have to have quokka wandering around on its back legs, like doing little pangolin, like vizier, like yes, Prime Minister pose. Avoid chimerism. Okay, great. Then yeah, quokka on its back legs, holding one of the little like the yuzu fruits that they're known for, like they have it sitting on their head. And because you know the pangolins have those like walking around holding something in front of them face. Bigger claws, yes. And then also, let's see, what's the third one we can do? Pangolin in a in a hot spring. Because the quokkas have that famous thing of them being in hot springs. Yes, like they're about to nervously deliver bad news. Exactly. I love you, Gnome. Oh, something I haven't had a chance to do yet this stream. Always remember, it's time for parkour. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make it the entire run. Booyah! All the way down. I don't know why I do these things, folks. Hardcore parkour. Just amuse the living daylights out of me. Is that the end of the customers? Alright. Because it's fun? Absolutely. So I made a terrible mistake. I've subscribed to Future Labs on YouTube. And they're the people who make Power Wash Simulator. And they keep on giving like hints of things for Power Wash Simulator 2, and it's killing me. I want to play it so bad. There's not even a release date yet. Paranormal cleanup crew. I don't think I've have we talked about this before? I know I talked about the crime scene cleanup crew with people. I don't know if I know about paranormal cleanup crew. Someone gives you the person. Gotcha. Let me know what you think. I'm always down for a cleaning game. There's something peaceful about them. And you guys are still not ready yet. Sup, nerds affected. Hey, welcome on in, libs. Come on. There. Grab that. Lost box. Empty. Okay. Last of the tomatoes I'm selling. Time to switch over another one to broccoli, because broccoli sells more. I feed broccoli to the ravenous beast. Some weird... Oh my god, there's so many weird yuppies selling in my store. Though, I will say, it is not my store. Please direct you to the outside sign. This is, in fact, Gnome's Natural Plants. And this is Gnome, the manager. Mwah. Good. That is, in fact, why the stream name is the fact that we're under Gnome management. I finally customized the sign at the end of the last stream. You guys sell a couple days so you can get started. This thing is my best thing in the world. I love this thing so much. I'll say this 5 million times. Because gardening was a pain in the ass because there's just not enough space. Well, I mean, I say this staring at my open concept store that I refuse to put stuff in the middle of. But gardening was such a pain in the ass because it was just, you always grew faster than people bought. And I was running out of storage space. But now that I can just feed the ravenous maw with all the produce instead. By the way, we need a name for the frog, Aegis, because this is Gnome. This is Gnome's assistant manager, who's Aegis named Floats McQuacker. We need a name for the frog. Like Stardew, which I've been playing. Yes, exactly. I've called it a Stardew Valley-ass thing more times than I can count. Alright. You're fine, you're fine. Harold the frog. Harold it is. Harold squirts. Alright. Harold needs a position in the shop. Floats is the assistant manager. Well, what's Harold's job? Public relations, there we go. Sounds good. Alrighty, that's a restock on everything. Well, God, we're at 10,000 already. I'll put this back with Gnome. Okay. I should probably start building out this. But here's the problem. Here's the thing, folks. Because I can put more in here. I can probably get more licenses, right? I got plenty of leeway, right? Yeah. Requires level 19. I'm level 38. This is Gardener's upgrade pack. So that might be nice. The problem is that I gotta put this stuff then on shelves, which I have plenty of room for. Harold is my Simon. I was familiar as my cousin's games. Harold, nice. For those of you who don't know, I have a penchant for naming things Simon. Simon is my go-to name when it comes to like, NPCs and D&D and that kind of stuff. So I have plenty of room here to add more stuff, but I don't have the room here to add more stuff. So I gotta wait till I expand this out before I get the next license, which I believe is like 40 something. Storage room. 43. So it's going to take a bit. Like Gwenpool and Jeff, yes. Well, what's too expensive? What did you just complain about? Can't find term. I don't sell that. I don't sell any of the actual produce. Produce goes to the mall. Bok choy seeds are too expensive. It's market price. I make less than $1 on everything. The most I make on anything I sell versus market price is $1. I want to hear this new expense. Go buy someplace else. Get the fuck out of my store. That's everybody. You're getting the last of those. Alrighty, time to call it a day. I don't like the fact that you can call it a day while there's customers still shopping. I don't like losing out on the money. Let's open stop. Whoop. Sorry, normally. Come on, get. I, in fact, do not watch The Bear, but I've heard good things about it. Okay, any radishes ready? No. And then you're not ready. Are you guys ready? You guys are ready. Feed the maw. So close to leveling up. Come on, level. There it is. Ow, I'm getting stuck on stuff. Yeah. Helps if I actually water the plants. I did that once. I completely forgot to actually water the plants one day, and it was the worst. You guys are all set. I don't know what I'm doing here. Come on. Oh, looks like another ad break. Thank you everyone for watching them. It always helps. Oh yeah, I haven't checked out the trinkets. I will have to do that afterwards. Check the trinkets to see if I've got anything more I can buy. Boop, boop. It goes there. Turn you on. Okay. Shop. Trinkets. Customers move faster. Yes, please. And binoculars when holding a box highlight. Ooh. Level deer scare. Just straight up 50% XP gain. That's fantastic. Okay. Let's go get my trinkets and find some place to put them. Normally, you're the only one I trust with this kind of power. Hold on, that looks like Flo is holding Gnome hostage. Excuse me. There. I know where these are going. There we go. Now whenever I do my parkour, I've got a nice place to look. Am I leaving myself Easter eggs? Yes. Does it matter? No. Do I find it amusing? Oh, yes. What did my brother just send me? Okay. Oh, I should probably do an inventory check. Looks good, looks good. Nope. Let's get some more of those. That was way too many. I've been watching Angel, and I think the puppet episode is either next one. I do not have puppet cancer! That's good on that. Expand greenhouses. Grab that. Get sprinklers for it. Mine as well, we're going to get them eventually. Wait. You can say pomegranate, but you don't know the word purple? Pomegranate was my mother's name. I know that is not anywhere near where you guys are watching, but it's a line my family always quotes. Okay. Got as many things as I can. Everything looks good. Let's end the day. I'm going to be severely in the red for the day. Oh, not even severely. Only 4,000 in the red. That's sad. That's with buying a bunch of new greenhouses. Should have watched simultaneously went with Buffy first and then Angel. Dollhouse is next. Mwah. I love Dollhouse. Dollhouse is such a great thing, especially for the way the genre of the show changes so drastically, which is as far as I will say, considering some people who watch this might not have watched Dollhouse, but go watch Dollhouse. Pirate it if you need to avoid giving money to a certain person, but Dollhouse is fantastic. Speaking of Joss Whedon projects, which I realized I said for a certain person, now I'm just naming them, I don't care. Firefly's getting Funko Pops, apparently. They just announced it. Which is exciting. Also, Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion are starting a podcast called I Was Once a Spaceman. You don't need to have my fare. Yeah, it's called I Was Once a Spaceman, and they're gonna get like a bunch of people from like random sci-fi shows as guests, and I'm super excited. Once we were spacemen, thank you. Yeah, it's I think Lou sent me something that was talking about them being in Halo, and it's such a great thing of like, because Nathan Fillion, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure probably like my audience of 4 people watching probably all already do know. I don't care. Nathan Fillion loved the Halo games because she showed up in Resident Alien. Nice. I don't know if so. Adam Baldwin has done some things. I don't think he's done anything too bad, but I think it's more of a political-minded thing of politics he has that maybe the rest of us don't share. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jane didn't show up. But yes, Nathan Fillion had surgery and bought an Xbox when he was going to have the back surgery. Yeah, it's a sad thing. Yeah, Jane hats are always treasures, full stop. Regardless of whether or not he has certain politics or not. But Nathan Fillion became obsessed with Halo. And so when Firefly was breaking up, Nathan made them all get Xboxes. At least Alan and Adam. I'm not sure about the girls. Or Simon, whose real name escapes me at the moment. But he made Alan Tudyk and Adam Baldwin get Xboxes and get Halo 2 or 3 had just come out so that they could still play. So even when they all like scattered to the 9 winds, they would still play it constantly. No, it was I think Halo 2 had just come out. Because when Halo 3 came out, because of that story, all of them have cameos. Nathan Fillion ends up becoming a main character in ODST and I think Halo 5. But they in Halo 3, they all have background cameos of just as random soldiers. Possibly? I don't know. If that is the case, then I am not sure. But yeah, recently I went through my buddy's RPG books. And one of those RPG books is called Scum and Villainy. And it's basically Star Wars meets Firefly. And it's a fantastic RPG. And I do plan to run at least a one-shot or short shot for my group. It's on my list of things to run that my buddy never got a chance to. More seats. Always more seats. There we go. Sorry, I thought I felt something on my shirt. Just want to make sure I'm not. Boop. Turn that off. And that off. And that off. And that off. Look up the video. So I'm thinking for one of my designs that I could just have the scales covering the quokka's pouch, give them more protection for the babies. Throw them straight for it. Very nice. Do you have to have a reasoning for it, or is that just something extra stuff that you're doing just as a thought experiment? And then look up the video of the Funko Pop. I absolutely will after stream. They want it to be believable. Fair. Gotcha. Interesting. Ooh. If you want to do, if you have to do an anatomy thing, I mean, it might be a little extra work, not sure. You could do the I apologize, because my brain has been thinking capybara this entire time, and I just realized we're talking about quokka. It could be a quokka, though, with the tongue. Like that just a little quokka smile and the long little pangolin tongue just snapping up ants. Just a little quokka, like, sitting and, like, surrounded by ants as they're running around. Doing all that fine. I think that's the end of these guys. Let's end the day. I gotta keep a track of how many customers, because now it's 62, and that's I think with the 50% increase in speed. So he was almost unrecognizable in whatever video I saw. Puppet episode! Do not have puppet cancer. You're a wee little puppet man. Alright, let's get to work. Mix and match for that. I'm gonna enjoy every second of this episode because I know the one after involves a circa. Yep. Hole in the world. Thought that we should know. I'm gonna not replant here. I'm going to stop replanting for right now. I'm gonna let everything burn its way out. Because I realize I'm making this much harder on myself and making it not sustainable. Yes, absolutely. Fuck you, Joss. Make all the fields. So I'm not replanting, so because here's the plan. let me walk you through this, because considering I have these as well. I've got these two set up on all of them being harvested on the same day. So that's 3 out of 5. That's 2 out of 5. So these are going to be harvested separate days. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let these all grow out and harvest them. Let these all grow out and harvest them. And then I'll probably, you know what? I'm not going to plant at all until ready. And then it's going to be one day I plant all these. And then the next day I plant all these and water these both. And then there'll be 3, 4, and then basically setting it up so that every day I have every day I can clear out an entire area and replant it and then just water the rest of them. Make my day a bit more streamlined. And that is interesting, having Fred come back. We're almost level 40. That's 43, right? 42, so that's not that far out. I can technically get that one soon. That's 43. Alright. Pred just go home and say, "Hi, Pred!" That's all good. Those are good. People stopped buying terracotta as much? That's sad. Bitches love terracotta. That was the model of the store for the longest time. Alright, that's all good. Let's go out to the Batman roost. It's been a day, folks. I'm glad I got a chance to. That's been going for an hour and a half. Oh my. Oh. What time is it in Real People World? It is almost 8:30. I'm gonna probably I'll end around 8:30. Get a full hour and a half stream in. Because otherwise it's gonna take 7 ever for the my little store. 7 ever for the video to upload to YouTube. I realize I keep on escalating the 4 ever. Like, I used to just say 5 ever, then 6 ever, now I'm 7 ever for my default. It's like, inflation is also hitting my speech patterns. We got plenty of money, let's do this. No, not yet, hopefully, almost. Hey, there's level 40. Okay. Oop. I need trinket at 40. Yes. 50% XP. This is going to be right here in the middle. This is going to be for me and me alone. It's also to scare off my deer. can't find garlic. I don't sell garlic. I don't sell produce. Do you see produce anywhere? Produce goes to the unfeeling maw. I like my little store. I've mentioned this before, and I always thank Amber for giving me this game. Like, I don't usually get this far in these kind of games. Like, the whole store planning thing and setting this all up, I never really get this far. But I like my little store. I love my little, hardwood herringbone tile, whatever the hell. I like the metal outside. I like the sign. I like everything about this. This is my cute little store, and I likes it. All right, everybody's done. Let's end the day. We'll do one more day. We'll end on day 63. What does we do? Because it's 62 customers served. Checking my phone to make sure the world isn't ending. It's 7 XP now per thing I pick. Nice. Unfeeling maw gets more and more. You don't get any. You're not ready yet. I know there's one trinket that gives me a master sprinkler, where I can just do one thing and then all of them will ding, and that's going to be fantastic. The boat at level 48. Ooh, this is going to be nice. This is going to be extra level of coming and going. Extra copies from large grow pots, so I mean, they're going to complain anyway, but this is going to give me the bigger. Let's do this. People can complain, but I don't care. Pricing 10. Ooh, hold on. Large grow pot is going to be 2. Fertilizer bag is going to be 9. Bell pepper seeds is going to be 4. 4. Bell peppers are that. Banana peppers are 9. This is 9. And this is 10. Okay, so shop. Where's my thing? My thing's over here. let's check what we can do here. Okay, you still got to go on the thing? You still got to go on the thing. That's fine. Furniture. Gardening stands. Do not have puppet cancer. So that is one of my favorite episodes. It is also one of the episodes that creeps me out because I have a thing with puppets. I enjoy puppets. I love using puppets, but something about like tiny little puppet feet get to me every time. The like little Chucky cannot do it. Fucks me up every time. So that's 4. Yeah, weird skittering. So we need 5 more. Ow. Oh, I gotta come buy another damn fucking trash can. Can I use this on them? I can, and it is still just 10. That's good. Come on, game. Oh, looks like I am Q position 50 in the short story I submitted to a magazine. It probably will not get published. I am not getting my hopes up, but I am still proud of myself that I did it. Okay, let's go on with this experiment, gardening. Which of these gives me the best price? It's going to be eggplants or bell peppers. Well, I like bell peppers better than I like eggplants, so... Yes. But yeah, it's a short story. I wrote it in a single night in a fugue, kind of fugue state. It's 3,579 words long. I'm proud I did it. Okay. So that's the experiment that's gonna be running there. Let's see how long these take. Let's do a quick inventory check. Just a second. There we go. There we go. Bitches love terracotta. All right, I can help out with this. 'Cause this is gonna be our last day. So let's go get my wheelie cart. And as always, we gotta put it down and then come outside to see how much we clip through the... Ooh, shooting star. Oh my god, these binoculars are amazing. Nope. Shit. How many fucking... I have entirely too many of these things. Alright, that is the goal for next stream, is I've got to work through what I actually do have in this stock, and anything that's got multiple shelves I need to just clear up. There's another one that's got multiple shelves. Yep, okay. Okay. I'm going to wrap up the day. And that's going to be it for the stream. Tomorrow should be Avatar on Shadows of Nox. Hopefully. We've been having a rough time getting together, but that's fine. probably next stream is going to be Thursday for a bit. Because Friday and Saturday I'm busy this week, and then it'll be next Sunday for thing. Sorry I didn't do Elder Ring Sunday yesterday. It was having a rough day. But let's quit to the main menu and say goodbye, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. If you got all the way through watching this, because these videos are doing well on YouTube, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things. If you have suggestions for games, put that into the chat. If you'd like to check out the merch, go ahead and check the links in the description. But goodbye, everybody, and as always, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for breaking my cow lamp.